Hi everyone, what's up? I think it's been a long time since I haven't uploaded any sorts of informational videos. So today I made up my mind to make a video on how you can improve your English spoken, because what's essential to everyone is basically speaking. I've seen many of the people who can memorize loads of grammar structures, but when it comes to talking, they could barely speak a word. So they feel a sorts of nervousness into their mind, and there's no fluency while speaking. So I hope my video will be beneficial to all of you. I'll try to provide you as much as information I can, but this is all about my opinion, okay? As I watch a lot of videos and I read a lot of books, so I concluded to a point that in order to speak a very good fluent English, you need to hear a lot more English stuffs. So what I'm trying to say is you gotta watch a lot of English movies, lots of English series. You gotta read lots of English novels. So in that sort of way, you can train your mind to talk. I have also seen some people, they graduated from the university majoring in English literature, but their fluency is very low. So what's the point if you studied in English and you couldn't really speak? That's not the thing we really want. So the best thing we can do is we could surround ourselves with English environment. I know it's really tough for a non-native speaker to get that sort of environment, but like you know like what I do is, most of the time, if I made up my mind that I should focus on learning English, then I start watching the English series, dramas and everything I can get in front of me, and I try to avoid the Indian things and the Bengali things, because I believe that I need to indulge myself in that English thing, so that I could be comfortable while talking. So I try to grasp as much as words, sentences, vocabularies, the accents and everything. Yeah, because the Asians are very bad at talking in terms of accents. I used to have an Indian accent, which later on I realized that it was really horrible to me. Like, it sounds sorts of Southern Indian guy. So I was really worried about how I could omit those accents. So I watched a lots of videos, and I hope probably I made to omit those accents. So we people are really lagging behind uh, in terms of talking. So we need to build that sorts of confidence in terms of talking. We need to have that kind of fluency, because if you think of a baby, okay, a baby when he's born, and when he grows up, like when he becomes old, 4 or 5 years old, then he starts talking at his mother tongue. So he could comfortably tell everything almost. So it's not necessary that to you gotta go through the grammar things. So I mean, yeah, it's really essential to know the grammar rules, but it's not compulsory that you have to learn the grammar first in order to speak fluently. So English is my second language, as you can assume. I mean, I was not good at grammar at first, initially, and then I could just talk, and later on I discovered, like, oh, this is called the subject, this is called the object, and this is called the the whole thing. So I think in order to focus on your grammar, you gotta focus on your speaking. Like, let it be wrong, like, even though if you're speaking wrong, even though if you're not talking appropriately, just you know just let it be, just let it go with the flow. You just don't stop, even though you're talking wrong, don't stop talking, just go on, carry on with what you have, because those grammatical rules, at a certain time in future, you can realize those mistakes and you can correct it. So that's not a huge thing, that's not a essential part of your talking. If you really want to talk fluently, you must watch lots of English lectures, English podcast, English movies, and everything what you can, because you might know a lot of vocabularies, you might know a lot of uh, grammatical rules, but that will not really work. Okay, so I think for today I've talked a lot of advice. I've given you lots of advice. So yeah, that's all I really want to talk about. So happy I hope you will have a great day in future. Thank you everyone, have a good day.